Hello, my good people. It's been a wonderful time being here today, where we bring your way Obenga news as it is hot here in Core Wave TV. I remain the host anchor Chigozem Debo, welcoming you to this exciting and the most analytical moment of our time. You will enjoy the season if you are a returning subscriber. Thank you for watching. Please do like and share the videos. If this is the first time you are watching us here in News Impress TV, please kindly hit the subscription button so that you will get notifications whenever we upload our videos of events and happenings around and within the Nigerian state, and of course uh, in diaspora with news, of course, as the case might be. But today we are looking at some sensitive issues. And I will leave you with, of course, some videos to watch to feed your eyes on the latest happenings bordering on the resumed the presidential electoral tribunal here in Niger. What happened and the drama that was displayed Apapa is on the news again to be a Honestly, my people, as I promise, I will continue to bring your way Obenga news and unbiased reportage of events as they continue to unfold here in Corwave TV. Yes, Apapa is on it again, of course, in the resumed presidential election tribunal today. Pete Obi, the Labour Party candidate, of course, and the Abureg uh, national chairman was there live to witness and grace the occasion. But it appears that the process couldn't go down well following some dramas exhibited by the acclaimed factional, of course, uh, national chairman, spearheaded by Lamido Apapa. And of course, the what aftermath of such incident is what you must not fail to experience here. Yes, it will intrigue you to know what happened in Ennis and how he was disgracefully, of course, dismissed from the court proceedings of today or the courtyard. It is so unfortunate and so shameful. You get to know what really transpired in the process, and it's so glaring that this man is mischievous and is playing out some script. Nobody knows who is sponsoring him, but in the course of time, it has become more pronounced that he is in, of course, to spoil the show of Labour Party and the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, P2B, in this pursuit of legal fireworks, of course, to reclaim what is said to be the stolen mandate. It will be an interesting moment for every one of us as we watch the video. I will soon leave you to watch this exciting moment where, of course, everything happened that is in the heart. Will continue to bring your way some exciting and very wonderful moment as the case may be. It had never been in the history of this country, of course, the litigation surrounding this process of reclaiming the perhaps what is uh, claimed to be the stolen mandate. Well, we are in for more intrigues, more dramas, and more. Of course, as they continue to unfold, we'll get you abreast with happenings here. And one thing again we have to look at is the statement of Shehu Garuba that said, "Don't blame Muhammad Buhari for the rise in inflation." It could be so funny to have made such submission when people are so battered and troubled by the economic mishaps and the poor policy formation and implementation of this dispensation of Buhari. that is winding, of course, up any moment from now, just few days away from, of course, May 29. It's very despicable that the spokesperson could live in such level of denial, of course, not empathizing with the sufferings and pains of Nigeria, who has passed through most exhilarating, exacerbating situations. People has died, not even considering the Naira crunch, which led many families dead and many people stripped naked because of the psychological impact or negative impact it has on the people. And you are telling us that Buhari is not responsible. Then if Buhari is not responsible, possibly I am responsible, of course, for the 22% in inflation, the highest in the last 2 decades in the history of Nigeria because of the culture of borrowing and borrowing. Of course, not just accounting for the borrowed loans is so unfortunate, and we cannot move away from the realities. And you should not, of course, dismiss the fact that you have brought so many, of course, Nigerians into below poverty line. Under your watch, Buhari, Nigerians become multidimensionally poor. Over 133 million Nigerians are claimed and certified to be dimensionally poor. What a shame and what an abuse of office, if I may say. I think what should be your own suggestion? Could you give Buhari some pass mark, or what is your position with the respect of the submission of the man, the henchman, or the spokesperson?
Nobody knows this man. He's too much of this man. Nobody knows him. We don't know
his petition turned out to be a day of a lot of drama. Of course, it started with the Labour Party factional chairman, Lamidi Apapa, first of all, confronting the party members from the Julius Abure camp, asking them what authority they were appearing at the court today, considering the fact that there's a subsisting order of the court barring the Abure faction from parading itself as the authentic chair or leaders of the group. So Apapa, and his party members of his faction, confronted these politicians, confronted members of the party from the other camp, and asking them to leave, that they lacked authority to be present in court. Of course, that escalated subsequently towards the end of the pre-hearing today, when an angry mob believed to be party loyalists from the Labour Party, the Abure camp, that's those people who are rooting for Peter Obi, the presidential candidate. People were rooting for the presidential candidate, Peter Obi, accosted, as it were, the Lamidi Apapa, threatening to lynch him, as it were. So he had to be whisked away by the policemen to safety. The angry mob were not pulling punches. He had to escape. He had to escape for his life through the assistance of security operatives. That has simmered down. But while in the court, as it is, the matter in the court brought up a few things. A number of matters were brought to light at the resumed hearing. That's the court proper, away from the Labour Party drama. The INEC counsel, Abubakar Mahmood, informed the court that the Labour Party legal team are more like frustrating the um, smooth proceeding with respect to how the direction of the pre-hearing should go in the lead up to the hearing. We hear by Sunday the period for the pre-hearing should have elapsed. But in the meantime, of course, we know all councils in the suit had agreed that they're going to reach common grounds and who have a think tank to decide on how to decide on what documents to be admissible, deemed admissible for the hearing to ensure that there are no needless objections. But then the INEC Council revealed today that the Labour Party camp seemed to be frustrating the smooth proceeding, as it were, with regards to this agreement reached in the respect of what documents to bring and not to admit for this proceeding. Because the council to INEC said to inform the court today that the meeting is scheduled for Monday and Tuesday for all councils to resolve these matters on documents. Labour Party failed to show up. And then when the matter held on Tuesday, the Labour Party staged a walkout. The Labour Party legal team staged a walkout on grounds of not having sufficient documents with which to prosecute its case. So it says it had to get the full documents from INEC before it can move ahead. So it refused to accept just the document in piecemeal and insisted on getting the document in full measure before it could proceed. So on account of that, they staged a walkout. That's what the INEC counsel Abubakar Mahmoud stated during plenary, during hearing of the matter today. But then, on the contrary, the counsel to INEC, Livi Ozoku, dismissed that claim, insisting that no state walkout was staged.
Indeed, Godfrey, so sorry to interrupt. Godfrey, so sorry to interrupt, but I need to ask you this before we let you go. We're pressed for time. Now that does it appear as though the Labour Party might be jeopardizing its chances at the tribunal with what has played out today and with the complaints that also came from INEC, according to what you told us? Briefly, please.
Yeah, well, it's too early in the day to say. It's too early in the day to state whether this will jeopardize INEC, Labour Party will jeopardize their chances, as it were. It's too early in the day. We're still in a pre-hearing stage, so they're trying to sort out their differences. They're trying to sort out what documents should be admissible and which documents shouldn't be admissible. But from the early stage of this issue, from the early stage of this petition hearing, it doesn't look too good for the Labour Party. Of course, the drama that played out today, and of course,
INEC should tell the world how long it will take them to provide the necessary documents for this litigation to take place without being interrupted. On this note, we call it a day here, my very important people. Continue to stay in tune. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do at this moment. Hit the subscription button as I am watching you. Have a wonderful day and bye.